Right guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we're going to be discussing the 4 reasons why 90% of traders stay broke. So let me ask you a question. Does your profit and loss or your account look something like this? So you make a trade, you make some profit, right? Then you lose some money. It's like, okay. Then you make another trade, it goes up. Then you lose some money. Then you make another trade and then you lose a lot of money. And then you lose money. And then your account is it just goes sideways. It doesn't go up, it doesn't go down. If you look at it from like a long-term standpoint, it just literally started over here and it ended the exact same place. If this is you, this video is going to be perfect for you, because in this video we'll discuss the 4 things that you're probably doing that if you stop doing, you're going to improve like crazy. And just to show you I know what I'm talking about, this is the 2025 performance, up 1.4 million for this year, which is amazing. It's been a hell of a year. I love this year. It is the best year I've ever had in trading, and I've learned so much. And these are the 4 things that I've seen people make mistakes of. And if you just stop doing these 4 things, you're gonna have your account grow a lot. So let's get into the 4 things. So 4 reasons that your account is not growing. Let's go through them. The first reason is you don't have a plan. Now, let's assume like this is what your trading view looks like, right? The stock goes up, it goes down, you enter over here, you exit, you make a little bit of money. Or you're happy. It's like, oh, nice, we made some money. Okay, boom. And then you see another setup over here. So you take an entry over here, it goes sideways and it dumps. And as it dumps, you sell. So now 2 things have happened. The first thing that's happened is you lost this profit over here. So the profit you made a couple of minutes ago, you just lost. And number 2, you're now in the red. So you lost the profit that you made and some. And so now you're down like $200, for example. Then you see the price go up. It's like, fuck, okay, I need to trade. And then you take this trade. And then it goes down. And then it goes down and down and down. And you don't want to sell. And you don't want to sell because you're like, I don't want to lose more money. I've already lost $200. I want to make back the losses that I've had. I want to finally make some money. I'm not going to sell. I'm going to wait for this to go back up. It tries going back up. And then it goes down. Tries going back up, it goes down. And you're like, fuck, let me just sell. So you end up selling over here when your entry was all the way over here. This is trading without a plan. This is exactly what it looks like. And if you're doing this, you need to stop like right now. The biggest problem I see with these people is they just trade whatever they want. They talk to their friends. They say, hey bro, did you see Bitcoin? It's like, yeah, okay, let's trade Bitcoin. Their other friend says, hey bro, did you see gold? They start trading gold. And then they hear a YouTuber talk about Forex, they start trading Forex. It's like, bro, you need to have a plan. Just like a business has a plan. A business doesn't sell whatever. A business sits there, they think, okay, what are we going to sell? Who's our target customer? What's our pricing? What's our marketing? What's our customer service? They have all these things planned out and they execute the strategy. You need to treat like trading just like a business. Pretend you're a business. And pretend like every trade that you take is a business move. Would you just trade whatever? Hell no. You'd sit there, you'd say, okay. This is a big decision. We're a business. We're going to make a big, major business move. Let's think about this. What's the strategy? What's the risks? Is this going to work? So you need a plan. You need a strategy, right? The one I use is the GAP strategy. You can look through my channel. You can find the strategy, how to do it, whatever. That's the one I use. But focus on one strategy and stick to it. Don't flip-flop around. Some days this, other days this. Like, don't be doing that, because your account's not going to grow. Before we go on, guys, quick heads up. I have my free trading bundle. This includes a free course. There's 3 ebooks inside. There's a trade tracker. There's a gift inside. All of this, link in description. If you want to learn this like gap strategy that I mentioned, you can see it in the free course inside the free trading bundle. Link in description. Go check it out. The next reason your account doesn't grow is because of emotions. I hear this stuff all the time, so let's talk about it. So you might take a trade. Let's say you take this trade over here, right? You take the trade. It goes down, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up. You're like, I don't know. I don't want to lose money. I don't want to like continue holding this trade. Let me just sell. And then as soon as you sell, boom, it goes up. How many times have we experienced this? Where as soon as we sell, it goes up. As soon as we buy, it goes down. This is all due to your emotion. Like I tell people in the community to trade like robots. That's the best way to trade it, because a robot has 0 emotion. If you like program like an AI robot to trade, it's going to trade according to the code, according to the instructions. It's not going to trade about how it feels on a Tuesday afternoon. It doesn't care. It's going to trade based on the rules. So if you have rules like rule number 1, rule number 2, rule number 3, It's going to follow the rules to a T. That's exactly how you need to trade. Do not let your emotions get in the way. Just literally ask yourself, okay, what would a robot do right now? Well, a robot probably wouldn't sell because a robot's like, let's just keep waiting. This hasn't hit my stop loss. My stop loss might be down over here. This hasn't hit it yet. So let's not sell. And then boom, it goes up. So trade without emotion. Don't trade like a human. Just try to trade like a robot. That's one of the best pieces of advice you will ever hear. The next reason that your account doesn't grow is revenge trading. This thing right here, this is so common. I see people do this all the flipping time. And I understand it, right? It's very tempting. Like if you make a loss, the last thing you want to do is go to bed that night thinking, oh, fuck, I made a loss today. You want to go to bed thinking you're a winner. You want to go to bed thinking, oh, today was amazing. We made thousands of dollars, blah, blah, blah. I guarantee you, revenge trading is going to take you to the grave. You cannot revenge trade. This is probably one of the worst things to do from the list is to revenge trade, right? And this is what it looks like. So let's say you take a trade over here. The stock goes sideways, it goes down, you're like, fuck, another loss. Let me just sell. So you sell for a loss. Then it starts going up, it starts going up, it starts going up, it starts going up. Now you have no strategy, you have no plan, you're trading with complete emotions. You're not trading with your 1, 2, 3 rules anymore. You're just trading because you're like, I don't wanna end this day with a loss. So you enter over here and you make a massive loss down over here. Then the stock keeps going up, keeps going up, keeps. He's like, fuck, this is terrible. Why does it always go up after I sell? I need to buy again. And then you buy right over here, and then it dumps. And as it dumps, you end up getting out over here. This is because you revenge traded. That's the only reason. If you took these trades based on your strategy, based on your plan, you would have been like, okay, this trade, we'll take the L. We're going to take the L, that was a loss. Let's wait for the next setup. Maybe your setup was to get in over here. That would have been a good trade. Maybe your other setup was to get in over here. That would have also been a good trade. But here, I don't really think that's a good entry. Let me not enter. You would have been perfectly okay if you didn't trade with emotion, you didn't revenge trade, and you had a strategy that you followed like a robot. But because you see, oh fuck, I lost one trade, I lost the second trade, I need to make this money back, let me just, boom, it goes down. So revenge trading is horrible. It's gonna deplete your account. So this is one of the worst things. I see people do this all the time because I understand it can be very tempting to do. I know it's hard to, end the day on a loss. I understand, but it's imperative. It's part of the game. It's part of the business, guys. You're gonna lose money. It's part of trading. There's no trader that makes wins for like 2 years in a row. That just doesn't happen. And if someone says they are, they're lying. You're always gonna have losses in trading. You're always gonna have slow periods in trading. It's just part of the game. And the people who understand that make the most money. So the next thing that's causing you to not grow your account is FOMO. This is very similar to emotions and revenge trading, but it's kind of specific. And I see people do this exact thing so many times. This is kind of what it looks like, right? So imagine you see the stock price like this, right? The stock has made a tremendous move. It continues going up and rallying up and up and up and up. You see all your friends are making money. Everyone on Twitter is making money. Everyone's becoming billionaires. You're like, fuck, let me buy. And you end up buying right over here. And then it goes down and you sell. You cannot trade based on FOMO. You need to, again, trade like a robot. A robot doesn't have FOMO. A robot doesn't care how high the stock is. A robot is just going to trade the strategies, the instructions that you've given it. It's going to follow those, and that's all it's going to do. It's not going to have emotion. It's not going to have bad days, none of this stuff. It's going to act like a robot, trade like a robot. It's not going to have any FOMO. FOMO is completely trainable. It's like a skill. To get rid of FOMO, you can easily get rid of it. It's not something that you're cursed with. It's not something that's going to stay with you forever. It's something which is learnable to get rid of. It's like a skill, right? Just learn to get rid of that FOMO. And the best way that I've kind of understood it is that there's always going to be a next move. This is what I tell the people in the community. There's always going to be a next move. This is why I don't have that much FOMO anymore. It's because if I see a move like this, I'm like, okay, whatever. But the reason I'm so chill is because I understand that there's always going to be a next move. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but next week we're going to see another move like this. And the week after we're going to see another move like this. And again, and again, and again, and again. So Why would I enter this one on top of it? Why would I do that? When I can enter this one at the bottom, well, I can enter this one at the bottom, and then this one at the bottom. There's gonna be so many more chances. Why mess this one up? That's the way that I get rid of FOMO in my brain. So now we'll go through a real example of a trade that I took. And this follows everything, right? So like I said, the plan, emotions, FOMO, everything. This is a picture perfect trade. I entered right over here. Stock rallied up. I ended up selling. This was an amazing trade. We'll go through that example step by step. So this was the stock that I traded. And it was an amazing, amazing, amazing trade. It made a very good move. So in the beginning, it starts going up, right? Starts going up and up and up and up. Again, I'm not entering at the tippity top over here because I'm scared. I don't want to miss the move. I'm not doing that. I'm not trading with FOMO. I'm trading as my strategy tells me to trade. Zero FOMO, zero emotion, pure robotic trading. That's what I'm doing. Then the next few candles, it dips, right? This is the strategy that I trade. If you want to learn more about the strategy, you can check out the community. But this is the strategy that I trade. I trade the dips. As soon as it started going back up, I was like, yeah, now I'm going to enter. Because this is part of my strategy. I'm not FOMOing in. I'm not buying at the top. I'm following what my strategy tells me to do. Bought over there. Stock started rallying up and 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 up. And eventually when I got over here, I ended up selling at $2 because that's a resistance point we talk about in the community. That's where I ended up selling. Amazing trade. 31%. Right? Now again, if I was trading with emotion, maybe over here you can see it started going back down. Right? Maybe over there I was like, I'm going to sell like right over here for a loss. But I didn't. I stuck to my strategy. My strategy tells me at that point to just keep holding and holding and holding. And so then I kept holding. And as soon as it hit my resistance point, which was $2, I ended up selling right over there. Follow your strategy, guys. Trade like a robot. So like I said, this trade over here, did I have a plan? Yes, I did. Did I trade with no emotions? Yes, I did. Did I have any revenge trading? No, I didn't. Did I have any FOMO? No, I didn't. So I checked all the boxes, guys. This is what a picture perfect trade looks like. If you can like take these 4 things, print them on your wall, and before you take any trade, just verify like, okay, do I have a plan? Yes? Okay, I'll take the trade. Am I trading with emotion right now? No? I'll take the trade. Am I revenge trading? No? I'll take the trade. Do I have FOMO? Am I just buying because it's going up and I'm scared to miss out? No? I'll take the trade. And then you can get trades like this. You have to be disciplined. And always remember, guys, there's always going to be slow days, fast days, whatever, but you're always going to have crazy moves. Regardless, you're always going to get them. So don't be worried like, oh, I missed this out. Who cares? Forget about it. Just don't miss out the next one. And don't miss out the next one. And don't miss out the next one, right? So just always remember there's always going to be opportunities. From this trade alone, I made 37K. That's because I waited for the opportunity. I waited a long time for this trade, guys. But because that specific day, the opportunity presented itself, and I had all these things covered, we're good to go. If you guys want to learn more about the strategy that I trade along with everybody else, please join the community. You can learn everything there. These are just some of the wins we get. It's been amazing. You also have a watch list in there. We have a chat. We have live movers. There's a full course in there for you to understand the strategy completely in depth. And you also get recordings of my trades whenever I take them. So these are the videos that you get access to when you join. Every single one of the trades that I take, I record it so you can watch it. Me enter, me exit, the strategy, everything. All the videos are over here inside the community. So if you guys do want to join the community, email me at this email on screen. Just write to me, say you want to join, and I'll try to get you a spot inside. There are limited spots every single month, so if you do want to get in, quickly email me before the spots run out. So remember, guys, take the 4 steps that I told you and your account will finally start growing. Just trade like a robot. That's the main advice. Trade like a robot. Don't have any FOMO. Have a strategy in place like the one I do, and you're going to be good to go. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Thank you. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.